Lisa Hollinger here. Today we're going to talk about everybody's favorite topic, the IRS. Okay, well maybe not favorite, but we are going to talk about IRS notices today. That's that horrifying bill or letter that you get in the mail from the IRS that we walk up and we're afraid to open it because we don't know what's inside. Part of that is because we know the power that they wield, and that we often feel powerless, and that's never a pleasant place to be. So let me just tell you a quick little story about notices. My husband will, when he gets the mail, he usually separates it, mine and his, and whenever it's an IRS notice, it's always mine, and he always says, here, this is for you. And I'm like, oh, it's from the IRS. He's like, what'd you do? I didn't do anything. He always freaks out that we've done something. Now, it could be maybe there was a update to our EFTPS account. Maybe it was an update on something with my license. Maybe I estimated something and put something wrong as far as calculated my failure to pay penalty. And they're sending me a letter saying, hey, we've readjusted. That's fine, because it's usually an estimate when you send your tax return in. So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me in the least bit. Every once in a while, it's even a letter verifying my identity, which has something to do with me being as a professional online. But needless to say, he is terrified. He hands it to me almost like, take it, and make it better. And it's never anything. Now, it doesn't scare me. It wouldn't matter what the notice was. It doesn't scare me because I know how to react and how to deal with the problem. So it doesn't bother me. But there are a lot of people, maybe you that are watching, that are afraid to open these notices. Maybe you get them, you look through them, you stick them in the mail. The first few times you do that, or you stick them in the drawer, the first few times you do it, you may be freaking out even. Then after a while, you just get so many, or maybe you don't get them very often, you just stick them in the drawer, you don't even think about it. Doesn't even faze you. When every time you're doing that, you could literally be tossing your rights away. Now, we often say you don't really miss what you don't have. So if you don't know what your taxpayer rights are, giving them away probably doesn't bother you. Until, there's always that until part. The until part is when it comes time and you have to face the problem. That's when those rights become important, because that dictates what the IRS can and cannot do to you and what they have to allow you to do. So if you've thrown those away willy-nilly because you didn't care about them, well, then you end up paying even more. And the whole purpose of dealing with the IRS is to save money, to not pay one single dime more than we absolutely have to, even on a tax return. That's the whole goal, is to pay less to the IRS. So if you're throwing those rights away, every time you throw a notice in the drawer, throw it in the trash, stick it under the mattress, under the bed, under the rug, I don't know where people stick their stuff, maybe their underwear drawer. Remember, you're throwing away money. You're throwing away your rights to whatever it is you're going to need when the IRS comes calling. I hope that at a minimum, you pause for a moment, open the notice, read it. There are all different kinds of notices. A lot of times they look the same. Often they are not, and often they're changing their notices. And it may not be, that particular notice may not be important, but the next one might be. So read those notices, the entire notice, and read it a couple of times, 3 times if you don't understand. Read it until you do, okay? And if you don't understand, that ought to be an indication that you need to call the IRS or get a professional. Either way, you got to keep moving forward. Take care. I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Remember, if you like our video, please like and subscribe. I think it's down there somewhere below. Our number's always up there. We do offer a 30-minute strategy session, but like and subscribe to our channel so you'll know when we have another update, and you'll also be able to share it and kind of keep up to date with what's going on with the IRS. Because if you owe the IRS, you kind of need all the information you have. Take care. Don't forget, like and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.